Hi traders, welcome to this video brought to you by Blueberry. My name is Jonathan Kibler, Senior Market Analyst. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the euro versus the Japanese yen and why I believe this market could trend lower. Let's start out with those fundamentals. European world leaders are promising to retaliate to the latest round of Donald Trump's tariffs. Trump announced that the US will be imposing 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminium imports into the US. The president of the European Commission said on Tuesday she deeply regretted the US president's decision announced late on Monday, adding unjustified tariffs on the EU will not go unanswered. An estimated 25% of EU steel exports go to the US, worth about 3 billion euros a year over the past decade. Uncertainty, in my opinion, is only bad for a currency, and what we have seen recently is that Trump tariffs are bearish for the country's currency he goes and targets. Japan, on the other hand, is seeing growth, and with the extra benefit of uncertainty being a safe haven, could actually influence a little bit more yen strength. Even hedge funds are buying the Japanese yen at really strong levels now. So in this scenario of Trump adding tariffs to the Eurozone and then Eurozone retaliating, I think that could be quite bearish for the euro. So why don't we go jump on the euro yen chart and let's look at some technical levels. So here I have the euro yen chart on a weekly time frame. We can see that price is trading towards this support level around about that 155 handle, but I do feel like there could be some further downside based off of fundamental analysis. It's just, where is good value right now? Is good value where we're at? Probably not. We need to see price pull back. Plus, we're in that secondary phase of the market. You know, you can see that the market goes into a what I like to call a primary phase, then a secondary phase, primary phase. Currently, we're in a secondary phase. Now, a secondary phase on a downward trend on the daily chart will produce an upward trend on a lower time frame. So just to prove that, if I go to the hourly chart here, you can see that at the moment price is making higher highs and higher lows. If we look at the previous time that we had that daily secondary phase on a downward trend, market was making higher highs and higher lows. Look at this time as well, higher highs and higher lows. When that tends to transition out of that, that's when we tend to look at the opportunity of the market going back into the primary phase, which could then lead to another leg to the downside. Now, looking at this daily chart, I always like to say to myself, well, where is a good value area? Where is an area where I can get a good risk reward? Because if I just use a risk reward tool right now, and let's say I go short in and around that level, and then I want to try and target down towards this 155 handle, let's say. Now, okay, if I went short now and I had a 188 pip stop, I can still get a 1.35 out of that. Problem is, I don't know if the market is turning around here, but I want to try and also maximize risk reward in my favor. So if I look at where a safe stop loss would be right now, I'm looking at this previous swing high, because we don't know that price isn't going to start just retracing all the way back up to this point here before then continuing to the downside. And really speaking, that would be a good level to get in and around because of the fact that you put in a better reward to risk trade in place. So what I'm going to be looking for is for price to continue to trend higher on a lower time frame, maybe even this 4-hour time frame, and I'm going to be looking just to see, can we see that little bit of a continuation to the upside? So if I just make that a different color here, can we get this kind of higher high, higher low pattern until we come up into that very strong level of resistance up towards 160, and then can that change? Can that then give us an opportunity to potentially move its price lower? Because from a fundamental picture, like I've already explained, this market could still move to the downside. Just need to wait for a good condition to be able to do that in my opinion. Now remember, this is not trading advice. This is just an idea. Please do your own due diligence and your own research before you get involved with any trading setup, and always understand that trading on margin is high risk. Thank you for watching the video. See you soon.